Hello, I welcome you to today's program. I told you every day we're going to give you programs. We're going to discuss a lot of things about school, about education. Our target is to make sure that our target is to make sure that we teach the growing generation. We change society for good. Today I came up with one of my books, My Village Festival. I want to discuss this book. I want us to listen. I want to discuss this book. I want us to learn something from this book. My Village Festival. Yes, talking about My Village Festival. Every community in Africa, not just in Igbo land, not just in Nigeria, every community in Africa has one festival or the other they celebrate. Yeah, yeah. So, this book is talking about a young man by name Ndubisi. Ndubisi was the first son of the father of the parents. Mazu Dendu is the father of this young man. Over time, they were born in the city, yes, they lived in the city. He doesn't want them to, the wife doesn't want the children to travel to the village, no matter what, no matter what. Even if at all they will travel, she takes them to her own village. So this young man and the siblings have been opportune to travel to the maternal home, the home of their mother, and not their father. The woman was like, I don't want people to go to your father's home, to your father's village. Your father's village is evil. They kill people. They've been doing one harm or the other to people. So I don't want you to go there. So Ndubisi was growing up and had these feelings, had this notion that the village is evil. So some of the times he watched films, and he watched Nigerian films, he watched local films shown on their television. He sees one man or the other putting one charm or the other in someone's drink, on someone's land, So he has been seeing this, and it was like what the mother said about the village is true. These people have been saying here, have been bearing charms for people, have been bearing one thing or the other for people just to kill them or to harm them. So looking at those things, he was like, that means my mom was right, that this village is evil, So this made him and the siblings not to want to travel. He had wanted to travel, but the mother was like, no. So he believed the mother. The father tried, persuaded them to travel, all to no avail. Until at a time, there was this festival done in the community, in the Ikenga community. That's the home of the man. That's the story. That's the home of the man, Ikenga community. Ikenga community celebrates Agadi Nwanyi Festival. Agadi Nwanyi Festival. Agadi Nwanyi Festival is a great festival being celebrated in that community. It brings home every person born, every person born in that family, in that community, anywhere, no matter where you are, no matter your location, that festival, they'll try to come home, see each other, have merry, enjoy, and all that. So during one of those years festival, Agadi Nwanyi Festival, the BC said to the father, Daddy, I want to go to the village with you. Since you're traveling to witness the festival, I want to go there with you. The father said, okay, fine, that is okay. If you want to go to the village with me, that would be nice. And the father, who has been trying to bring them home, loved the idea, I loved what the young man said. I said, okay, fine, you go with me. And he took him to the village. There in the village, it was a different story. It was a different thing altogether. It was a different thing altogether. Ndubisi saw a different thing altogether. He saw a different thing. He saw love. He saw peace. He saw togetherness. He saw unity in the village. He got confused. Daddy, what is happening? I thought I'm going to see people dead every now and then in this community, but I've not seen that. What I've seen here is people bringing things for you, people coming to see how you're doing, people bringing some kind of good news to you. And I witnessed the festival. It was so lovely. It was so enjoyable. Daddy, does it mean that this village is different from that village we've been watching in our movies? Is it different? Is it the same village that those movie persons are shooting about, are telling us about in those movies? Because I've not seen anything evil here. I've not seen. So the young man was very surprised. He saw a different scenario. He was like, wow, village is sweet. Village is wonderful. Village is lovely. Village is great. He started blaming the filmmakers, those filmmakers that shoot more, that record more of the village as a very bad place. As a very bad place. That the village is never bad. In as much as we have some persons in the village, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 persons, whatever, we still have it everywhere. We still have the bad people everywhere. It is no longer in the village. Why giving that of the village prominence, as if the village is only place that is evil? And this is why so many young people are afraid to come to the village. Because the village is evil. The village is evil. Some kind of religion have made it look like it is a den of evil itself. And some persons, when they want to travel to the village, they go to one religious head to pray for them so that they will not die in the village. Excuse me. Excuse me. Who is deceiving who? Who is deceiving who, you know? So this book discussed extensively that the village is not evil. That narrative has to be changed. The village is not evil. That's what I tend to achieve in that story. Yes, I'm not saying there are no evil people anywhere, everywhere. I understand that. 100% I know that. Evil, once there's the word evil in the dictionary, at the time when we asked the father, that means everyone here is good. The father said no. No. If there is this word evil in the dictionary, then somebody else is evil or must be evil. So everybody mustn't be like this. The life is like this and like this. But giving that of the village prominence, as if the village is the worst place on earth to visit. And people begin to get afraid. Some people don't eat again with their brothers and sisters. Some people again don't drink waters again, very open with people. Some people don't associate freely. They've allowed themselves to be covered with fears because somebody else is going to kill them. And when the visitor traveled to the village, he saw different people, everybody dancing, and was very happy. He shouted, "The village is not evil, as we have been made to see or believed from those movies we watched." Maazia Nachuna, the chief priest, told him that it is those persons that made those movies that make you think that village is evil, or that one of those that people are dying in the village. He told him that, and this travel is a greater part of teaching and learning. Ndubisi was able to understand a lot of things, and when he got back to the village, his mindset, his belief, his understanding about the village changed, about people changed. He understood that everyone you see in the city has a village, and one shouldn't run away from his village because of the perceived kind of you will die. No, he left such kind of understanding and started moving on. So this book, My Village Festival, I discussed so many things about the village. I discussed so many things about the village in it, and I wish to use it to correct some impression that the village is not as evil as the filmmakers have made it to be like or to look like. It is not. It is not. So many people are living in the village. They are not dead. How come you tell someone before you travel to the village, you can let me pray for you before they will kill you? Are you okay? Who will kill who? I'm not saying there are no evil people in the village, but take away such mindset from you and be free. Whatever you start running away from starts pursuing you. Whatever you start running away from starts pursuing you. Yes. If you create an imagination in front of your compound and make it look as if it's a tiger, every time you look at it, you start running because to you it's a tiger. But it's nothing. It's a cloth hung on the wall. But when you look at it and create a certain kind of picture that it is an elephant, it becomes an elephant. If you call it a tiger, it becomes a tiger. Whatever you call it, it becomes that. We should teach these children that going to the village is never a bad thing, and it's not evil. Evil people exist everywhere, not only in the village. The filmmakers, you should also stop making such movies as if you project a village as evil. No, project the better part of the village, not the little whatever you think people do. I don't buy such idea. You may not like this, but that is just the story. Let us correct and change the narrative for good. Well, thank you very much. That's the book. That's the review of the book. Once in a while, every Monday, I will be giving you a book review. I'll pick up one of my books and tell you about it, and I encourage you to read it. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe to this channel, and I promise you so many good things are be coming. If you've not followed me on this chapter, on this channel too, on this page, for those on Facebook, follow me on this page, and you keep getting a lot from me, a lot. You've been enjoying my posts these days, so I'll give you more of my greater posts. Let us work together for a common good. Thank you and God bless you. My name is Chidi Ikenna Amobi. Subscribe to this channel. Welcome to 2025. I love you. Bye.